Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Mobile Bay Prepper. Just out here feeding my birds some worms this morning. Wednesday morning. It's about 62 degrees out here. It feels great. Uh, just got back last night around midnight after my trip up to Western New York in the Buffalo area. Went up there and visited my buddy Devin. Went to Niagara Falls, Fort Niagara right there on Lake Ontario. Went to a bunch of different places around there. Met some interesting people. Very surprised at how conservative Western New York was. Met a lot of cool people up there. They seem like they belong in the South, actually, but you know, they uh, they were very curious about me. Southerner coming up there, but we drank some beers together and had a good time. Just talked about things, talked about the status of this country, and they're pretty much on the same page. A lot of them up there, they're sick and tired of the bullshit and sick and tired of getting robbed, through inflation and whatever else. I'm sure it's just the same shit all across this country for the most part. Everybody's sick and tired of the bullshit. But you know, election was yesterday, and I've been watching a few YouTube videos, just kind of seeing what people's thoughts were. And a lot of people just think that if we vote out all these Democrats and vote in a bunch of Republicans, they're just going to save the country, And that couldn't be further from the truth, in my opinion. I just I don't understand why people don't see that the whole system is corrupt, and it doesn't matter who you get in there, Republican, Democrat, whoever. It's too far gone, and it's just a collapse, and wars. It's just inevitable. Like I said, it's just our time. It's about an 80-year cycle, it seems like, in this country and worldwide. It just seems like one generation goes by and we just keep going through the same cycle over and over again for the most part. It just people just think that somebody's gonna come in on a white horse and save us all, and that's bullshit. It's never gonna happen. Ain't nobody coming to save us but ourselves. And quicker people realize that and just keep prepping, and just brace for impact, the better off we're gonna be. Quit, getting these false hopes up that if we just get the right person in there or the right group, get these Democrats out of here, we can change the country. The problems in this country are here because of the last 100 years of irresponsible spending and corruption. It's not the problems we have right now are not just from what's going on now. This shit has been coming for over 100 years, ever since the founding of the Federal Reserve. It's just been building up. It started real slow, and it's just been building up and building up and building up. We've been going further and further into debt, and the closer we're getting to the collapse, the worse it's going to get until it does collapse, and then it's going to be a big shit show. And that's the only chance we're going to have at bringing this country back to what it was as a constitutional republic, is to just let the whole thing destroy itself and try to start over again, and hope that we don't accept the communist road. We've got to learn from this disaster and try to bring back some sense of freedom. Free market, sound money. That's the biggest problem, is we don't have sound money. We don't have gold and silver anymore. That's real money. We're using this money substitute, debt-based currency, and this is the root of our problems. And that's why it's just important for people to just wake up and realize that nobody's coming to save us. Democrat, Republican, hell, even libertarians. Nobody can save us. It's just too far gone. It has to collapse, and it's going to. So it's very important to just get prepared now. Keep prepping like your life depends on it, because it does. Stock up food. You know, anything that you need on, you know, you use on a regular basis, just have, you know, an ample supply of it, because you know, it's good. The supply chain is just going to get worse and worse. Things are going to get more expensive, and you know, this is why we prepare for shit like this. I knew nothing was going to change this election. I knew it was just going to be business as usual, and you just can't get it through people's heads that it's too far gone. I don't know. Take a look at the garden this morning. See what the garden's looking like since I've been gone. I think we got a rain this past weekend. Come on, Forrest, come in. Of course, he missed his daddy. He wants me to throw that ball, but I don't have time right now. Sweet potatoes are still going strong. Looks like the neighbor's kids are throwing football over here again. I planted a lot of garlic this fall. I just wanted to make sure I had plenty of it. I put some in this bed here, and I got some shallots right here in this area. Of course, they're looking good. And then I got my garlic, you know, planted along in here, and looks like I got some collard seeds done sprouted. I kind of figured it would. Look at that. These are all collard greens. So, you know, once they start growing good, I'll kind of thin them out, you know, kind of throw them to the chickens until I get them where I want them. And in here, you know, kind of growing, you know, decently thick in this area, but not too thick. I got some cilantro here. And of course my multiplying onions here. Got my red cabbage coming on. Looking good. Of course, I got my potatoes growing. I don't know. I think I've got to decide what I'm gonna do with these, whether I'm gonna keep them or, you know, keep them out here or put them in a pot and put them in the greenhouse. I'm just not sure yet, because I really need this bed for my mustard greens and some rutabagas and stuff like that. But got my kiwis in this bucket. I got to put this in the greenhouse here soon. But the weather's been so nice down here, you know. I've just been leaving stuff out here. Banana tree still going. Got little bananas here. These are just little ornamental bananas. You can't really eat these. I mean, I guess you can, but they just don't get that big. And I got figs. But yeah, garden's looking good. Got to get back to work. Got to get back to prepping. You know, just got a lot of things I need to do. I'll never get caught up, but I'm just trying to stay on top of things the best I can, you know. That's what we all need to be doing right now. Don't take things for granted, and just, you know, don't get complacent. Like, we all can do it sometimes, and you know. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off this phone and get my butt back to work, and we'll holler at y'all later on down the road this week. Later.